Just because you're good in college and high school at basketball doesn't mean it's going to translate to the NBA, where the big dogs shine. So in this video, I'm going to go over some people who, fit that description of not being able to make it to the NBA after college and high school. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Starting off at number 6, we've got Martell Webster. Martell Webster graduated from Seattle Preparatory School after scoring over 19 points in the 3 high school special events. Webster would then make the correct choice to declare for the 2005 draft. Unfortunately for the Trailblazers, they were not correct in using their 6th overall selection on him. During his 301 games with the Trailblazers, he managed 9 points and 3 rebounds per game. After a month in the G League, he was traded for Luke Babbitt and Ryan Gomes. It must be noted that every team missed on Monta Ellis and Lou Williams, but Webster, ranking 19th in win shares, looks particularly bad.
Garrett Temple. Nice move by Temple. A lot of contact, no call. Rebound, Webster up and in.
Oh, we talked.
Got it. His second 3 ball of the game.
Young. And look.
Production has been nothing short of amazing.
Oh, this goal is in that lane.
Now the pass for Webster. Score the field goal. He'll go to the line.
Number 5, Latrell Sprewell. During the 1991-1992 NCAA basketball season, any eyes interested in the SEC were focused on Shaquille O'Neal at LSU. Among the players under the very large shadow of O'Neal was the 10th leading scorer in the conference and 2nd leading scorer on Alabama, Latrell Sprewell. Sprewell's 17 points and 5 rebounds per game would garner him the 24th selection by the Golden State Warriors in the 1992 NBA Draft, 13 spots behind teammate Robert Horry. Sprewell remained 2nd in the draft in total points and points per game, as well as 1st in total assists and assists per game, and is a 4-time All-Star.
Just playing the passing lanes, running off Chanel. At that time, he steps in front of him. But Bob, on this last play, as you see with this great finish, and Latrell Sprewell just ignites this crowd. He takes
Duncan. San Antonio by 1. Sprewell gets his man off.
Number 4, Bill Willoughby. The expectations for Bill Willoughby going into his rookie season with the Atlanta Hawks were not tremendous. The Hawks selected the 6'8" graduate from Dwight Morrow High School with the 19th overall selection in the 1975 NBA Draft. Willoughby would struggle to get playing time with Atlanta, averaging just 14 per game to go along with the 4.7 points per game. He would eventually be traded to the Buffalo Braves. Willoughby's career average of 6.6 points places him 27th on the all-time list for 1975 draftees. Despite expectations not being high, he failed to reach them. Number 3, Cliff Robinson. While Cliff Robinson was averaging over 20 points per game for the University of Connecticut, all the attention was on Georgetown winning the conference. Syracuse's budding stars Derek Coleman and Billy Owens and Seton Hall losing the national championship game by 1 point, while Connecticut went 6-10 in conference play. Uncle Cliffy would end up being the 4th Big East and 36th overall player selected in the 1989 NBA Draft. Over his 18-year career, he would be named to 1 All-Star game and win a 6th Man of the Year award, and is the draft class leader in minutes played and points. Number 2, Corleone Young. In 1998, the 6'7" forward out of Hargrave Military Academy was the consensus 3rd-ranked amateur basketball player. When it came to the 1998 NBA Draft, reality did not meet expectations. The Detroit Pistons would select Young with the 40th pick overall, right between Rafer Alston and NBA All-Rookie selection Cuttino Mobley. To label the 40th selection as a flop appears to be unfair, but when one falls from 3rd-ranked amateur to playing 15 total minutes in the NBA, thus becoming David Stern's thesis statement for raising the minimum age requirement to declare for the NBA draft, one becomes known as a flop. Number 1, Cedric Ceballos. Granted, playing in the Big West Conference, the national television cameras are not always shining brightly upon you. especially when you share a conference with the eventual national champions, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Ceballos averaged 23 points for Cal State Fullerton as they went 6-12 in conference play. The one-time All-Star would end up being selected with the 48th selection in the NBA draft as the Phoenix Suns' third selection that night. After his 11-year career, he stands fourth on the average points per game with 14.3. He goes down as one of the bigger steals in draft history, which, while he was a flop, he was still one of the biggest steals in draft history, which is saying a lot about him as a player. That's still really impressive. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel while you're down there liking the video. Comment down below the other flops you know of, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.